fellow commanders of the Marvel Strike Force community. What's up? Here today to talk some blog. This is a very short blog. We're going to get right into it, and I'm going to talk about some more stuff because this is my first video this week. Outside of a video I did on Monday, I think. So I really want to just jump into this. I'm going to skip the little intro, and then they're going to give us Anti-Venom. They've given us the She-Hulk and Scream in the previous two blogs, so now we're getting Anti-Venom. They didn't give us a full kit because he is in the game and you can just preview him in your game to see all his stats, but where would the fun be if I didn't talk about his stats? So I'm just going to go over to MSFGG and we're going to look at some Anti-Venom. So it looks pretty cool because on his counter attack or assist, he'll do some good damage with some piercing and he'll apply a bleed. Plus, it looks like his move where he applies the opposite of the positive effect I want to say he has. So if he has offense up and he hits somebody, he's going to put offense down on that person. This says 1,000, so it might just be 1. So I'm pretty sure he's not in the game. They haven't tested it out to see exactly what it does yet. So we're just going to say 1. But that's pretty cool because if he gets any kind of assist. But the symbiotes from what I've seen so far do not give each other assists. So this would be if he's on another team and somebody gives him an assist. But this dude is sick. If you don't spend money and you are thinking you may want to buy a character or something in the near future, I am going to say spend your money on Anti-Venom, especially if you have the rest of the symbiotes. Everybody should, if you're far enough in the game, you should be able to get Scream once her event comes next week. She's really cool. I'm going to talk about a little bit about her after this. But this dude he's sick. So with his basic, he does damage, he applies bleed, and then the opposite of 2 random effects that's on him to the primary target. Then heal the most injured non-summon ally for 10% of this character's max health plus clear heal block. This is crazy because this makes him viable outside of the symbiotes, and this dude is straight up a legendary character. That's just his basic. He's straight up a legendary character because he works really, really well with a set team, and then he works very well outside of his set team. And you'll see it as we go through his antiseptic, clear heal block on all allies, crazy. Apply immunity to all allies. All allies. So this is a heal block cleanse to all allies, symbiotes, or not the like. And apply immunity all out. And this all is everything maxed out. So this is what T4 is on all his moves. But once again, I just said he's viable outside of the symbiotes. And this goes to show he clears heal block off of allies and puts immunity on allies. It's just nuts. And then he heals all allies, not symbiotes, allies, for 20% of this character's max health. And what this does is, for the symbiotes, he can revive a dead symbiote. And if there's no dead symbiotes, he gains 3 ability injury. So this, once again, if he's not on a team with symbiotes, he can use this to, 1, heal, take off heal block, and put immunity on his team. But then this is going to come right back around to him because he's getting 3 energy block. And this is a 6 move, 6 energy move. So that's halfway there. It just pretty much keeps it at a 3 energy move if he's on a non-symbiote team. Damn, he's good, guys. He's like really, really, really good. Deadly Cure. Gain the opposite of all negative effects, excluding bleed on the primary target. So if they put all the bleed, they put a lot of bleeds, but what we got? Ability block, offensive down, not immunity, but disrupt it. Puts all those on, then that's on the enemy. He takes the opposite to him. So that means he gets immunity, he gets offensive up, defensive up. It's just, dude, he is nuts. Then he does damage plus drain. So he's healing himself when he does this ultimate. He gains 2 regenerations. Then he spreads 2 random positive effects on self to non-symbiotes. Once again, that is to just his allies. He's making him very, very viable outside of the symbiote team. But if it is symbiotes, he spreads all positive effects. So, man, I didn't expect them to do this to him, and I'm happy because this is a very, very good healer and just a very good character. Then his passive, clear one negative effect from the most injured ally that has a negative effect. If that ally is a symbiote, clear 1 negative effect from all symbiote allies with a negative effect. Gain regeneration. When this character drops below 50%, gain evade. It just, he clears a negative effect. If it's symbiotes, he clears 1 negative effect off of everybody. And that's on his turn. So when it gets to him, boom, he does that automatically, plus gains regeneration. So it's just, he's good, man. Because when he does his deadly cure to grab those positive effects off the character and then spread them, one of those are going to definitely be a regeneration. He's clearing negative effects. So if there's just a heal block on everybody, say, he's going to clear that off on his turn no matter what. He's just, man, he is going to be... I can't wait to get my hands on him because he's going to be very, very viable in DD3 minus the symbiote. So I would say if you're not in Dark Dimension 3 and you're still working your way up to it, if you can get Anti-Venom while you're still trying to get in there, I would say he is probably one of the most important symbiotes to get first. Probably him, then probably a tie between Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage, because you might want Carnage so he can go more. The more Anti-Venom goes from getting a 30% from Carnage, the more negative effects he is clearing. I hope by the time I get to City that I have Anti-Venom and Scream T14 to go through Dark Dimension 3, because I legit feel like with the ISO 8s on them too, that you can just go. As soon as you hit City with a full symbiote team, I don't think I will lose. Just won't lose. Just go right through it. Even if Anti-Venom and Scream are 4 stars, let's say 4 yellow stars, 4 red stars, I think you'll just fly right through it. They are such a unit. Man, I'm telling you, gotta get them. If you are willing to spend money on Anti-Venom. Worth it. If you're not, wait for think he is gonna be a milestone character. Do it. Just wait for that. But make sure you talk with your alliance, or if it's a solo event, you go really hard on Anti-Venom. He is worth it, and you're gonna need him. So after that, let's go through I could talk more symbiotes, but I am going to talk a little bit on this next part. We got the milestone. There is a video too. There is a video so you can see them work. And OMG has played this video earlier this week, so go on his video to watch it. It's a little shout out, and my few viewers. You go there, enjoy. Or you could click it if you just go to the Marvel Strike Force. I'm pretty sure they have it on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure they have it on Facebook. Little free promotion there from me to OMG and Marvel Strike Force social media. The next is the Milestone Orb update. We got Symbiote Spider-Man is going to the Milestone Orb, and Captain Marvel is out. We figured that because she's already on a node from the Doom event. And after Doom event, they are implying in this message that she has a home in a node already. And a lot of people are guessing it is the node in Doom War that Thor is on. So I really think that is true, and that's a rumor because she is on a very, I won't say super early node, but she's an early enough node for early players, and then once that's up, she will be available for more veteran players and people further in the game. And it just makes sense. Give some people a shot. You had 90 days altogether to get her unlocked, or if you don't have her up to 7 stars, give up to 7 stars. That's a good time, 3 months, I think so. And then in free account, I have a free account going on. I'm about 2 weeks into that one, and they are doing the event that you get her for free. It was when she was first unlocked or whatever it was, like a year ago or so. They're doing that, so you get 100 shards for her if you are a newer player right now. I don't know if they do that if you play the game for 2 weeks. I have no idea how it works. But in 2 weeks, I will have Captain Marvel in my other account. It's pretty cool. Upcoming blitzes, Bullseye, trash, but Domino is awesome. I wish they did this about 2 weeks ago, but this is really cool because it gives people a chance to start getting ready for Dr. Octopus. If you were fortunate enough to unlock Dr. Octopus the first time around, this gives you a chance to get Domino shards to get him to 7 stars or 6 stars, wherever you need to get him next. Dr. Octopus is a very good character and very cool character. I have really come to appreciate him, and I finally used them with Swarm and... No, I didn't have Swarm because my Swarm's still coming up. I used them with Electro, and let me tell you, that is a nasty team, and I punched down, I want to say, on a Emma Marauders, took them out. No one died, and it was pretty sweet. It was really satisfying because Emma Marauders, I have defenders and I put Ultron, but oh my goodness, you want to talk about bad luck? Every time Ultron is cloned and they only attack Punisher, it drives me nuts. Every time, even if I punch down, every time, and I lose, and it, oh man, anger. I just want to throw my tablet or whatever I'm playing on. But they are a good counter against the Emma Marauders, and definitely if you have them up with a better Swarms than I have and a better Electro, you can probably really handle you could just handle them. You'll handle them. Like I said, my team is still coming up, but I took them out, and it was very, very, very satisfying. So that use Dr. Octopus Sinister 6 for Emma Marauders. Very good counter. And I'm pretty sure they're going to work with a lot of people, especially if you have that Electro up against Black Order. It'll really go after Cull Obsidian early on, especially when he gets they're a very, very, very good team. You can't offensive down them, and they have a lot of attack. It's just a good team. Electro, she is nasty in war. She's using that passive a lot because she's getting a charge for every Sinister 6 ally. I mean, very, 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 very good offensive war team. And then after that, we have a bonus flash event. It's going to be get hand, or no, sorry, I was gonna say hand, but yes, hand if you need Mystic controllers. So Mystic controllers double events coming up. We have the Phoenix calendar going right now if you need some of those characters. And then next week is gonna be Relic Hunt. so that we'll have the superior, I want to say superior advanced, but also basic advanced and advanced ABCs. So get your hand up for next Friday so you can get some free, um, materials, and it's cool. And it's a very, very short, and I've figured out a way to ramble on even on this very, very short blog. But like I said, this is my first time talking to you guys this week. Not about new game content. So another thing that is going on in the game right now is, and I have a picture of it. Hopefully, I have nothing embarrassing under here because I checked, but like I didn't check well. Let's see. We got this event right here, the Full Matrix. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be like a flash event, say on the length of, Chaos Theory, which we just did, or like the hand event next Friday. But this is a 10-day event. It's running like the last event we did, where you had to blitz a lot, pretty much. And I'm loving it. It's daily, so we're gonna get this every day for 10 days. And you have to blitz, you can raid, and you could do your arena. Bio characters give you more points, which is sweet. I should have took a screenshot of this with the point structure. But if you, I think, if you win in raids and blitz with bio, that's gonna get you the most points. And I think arena with bio. So I'll just have bio on your teams, and you're gonna clear this. And this should be really easy. I'm already up. I already have 50 points, and I've just blitzed. I might have done one arena, but this is all just from blitzing. No raids yet. So as you can see, you can get through this pretty easy. And I'm only 2 hours in this picture, so it's good. But I took the picture here, so from 14 to the end, you get level 3 ISO material. Ions, I don't know. But yeah, so this is sweet because in the description of the event, they said, do the event and you have enough to get one brawler, one controller, I think I said controller already, support, brawler, blaster, protector. You'll get one of each, right? I think they mean one of each maxed out. I thought they just meant, you'll unlock one of each and just have them at level 1. So I'm thinking they're going to give us I think they're giving us way more than enough. I don't know yet because I haven't got to the higher yet. But from just day 1 and with the level 3s, this is looking very, very generous. I was just on Facebook before getting on here, and I saw people, they're not. They got the deals, and the whales are just gonna make a bigger gap between. You know what? The whales already have a bigger gap between the free-to-play players and them. So them getting ISO 8 and maxing out, it's no different. They are already in a league that a lot of people are not, and they're staying there. So stop complaining. But this is very generous. For 10 days of this, I'm very excited. I am very excited for ISO 8, and I'm liking it very much so far. I like the energy structure in the daily events. You get 60 energy per day. So if you work it out and maybe just don't use cores for one day, or just use a little bit of cores, and then let it build for 2 days, you'll get 2 free refreshes. Every other day you'll get 2 free refreshes. I think that's really cool for them coming out. I do hope they do something a little bit more to give us some more cores, just so that we could, if we don't have energy, and we don't have, if we don't have energy for the yellow energy or the ISO energy, free refreshes, it would be nice if we got 400 daily cores to cover that. But outside of that, I think it's good. You just have to manage, and it should be a good thing. You know they got the store refreshes, so you get 3 each day. They've been really generous with the credit thingies. Sorry, have not been paying attention to the names of these things. But they're very generous with it so far. I've gotten a lot of characters. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a few offers, and yeah, it's fun. I'm definitely excited because you don't really get to see what each one does till level 3. So I think at level 1, if you with Killmonger, definitely give him Raider because it gives him more critical chance. And I've done a few things with him where he has put everybody he hit critical and has put the vulnerable on him. And the vulnerable is just a weaker defensive down. You know, I haven't really mixed and matched to try to take advantage of vulnerable to clear debuffs and to do the extra attacks yet. But in my eyes, as right now in the game, you know, being in there for like 3 days now, it's a cheap defensive down, and it's worth it. I've done raids where I've got on it, man, it kills you. You know, that 10% extra damage coming in it's rough. So yeah, it's cool. The heal I think has a lot of, and for level 1s has a lot of viability because it's putting those, you know, weaker regenerations, and it's cool, man. Like I do symbiote team. I actually posted the video. It's all 4 symbiotes current with Black Bolt, and I put 2 healers on that team. And since they're going so much, especially with the speed up from Scream, Black Bolt, if he's low on health, he has this rainbow of minor regenerations. It's insane. And then when he finally goes, he gets about like 25% of his health back. So, you know, definitely play around with it. Try it out. Fortifier people are knocking it. But I think once you get it up and you can get it in the right, you know, combos and stuff, getting that barrier turn, it definitely will keep some people alive. And especially if you can, say, have Fortifier on somebody, and say you have like a Drax or somebody that taunts pretty early, and that other character can build up more barrier like for a few turns. I think Fortifier can definitely be a pain in the butt, and especially if somebody's getting speeds up and stuff. Yeah, you know, like I don't know. It's just it really has added a lot to this game. The theory crafting, like they hoped for, is a real thing, and it's happening. So have fun with Isolate. Work on it. If you're discouraged and stuff, just look at content creators, myself, hopefully, and hopefully we're telling you about, you know, make sure you do full Matrix every day for the next 10 days. You know, manage the free stuff. And the calendar now gives you the orbs every day. I think from this is the the 6th day you get six I want to say ISO orbs. So they're definitely trying to get it out there and make sure it's somewhat balanced. You know, it's not going to be balanced. People that are going to spend money are just going to have the advantage. You got to live with that. But yeah, I think they're doing a really good job for rolling out something and just being really generous with it. The only mistake I've seen so far is them making you put it on Shield Medic for the first character. They could have let you choose the character for the first character. That was just silly. I'm sorry. That was just really silly. And then I think when you are picking your team, like say if you're in raids and you want to go and you're just, you know, you want to just pick a random team, I wish how you can touch the synergy, you know, to see how you guys link up. I wish you could just touch that button and pick like healer or something, but you just gotta get at a certain level. If you want to level up, you gotta go back to your roster. But if you want it current, what you got now, you could just switch in there to what you have available. That would be nice, just for so when you're in different game modes, you don't have to keep on going back to your roster and coming back. But it was really good of them to put the lock on war defense. Really big praise to them for thinking ahead on that. Really like that. Like ISO is cool, man. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know a lot of people, whatever. Just do you. What else we got? ISO 8. And then Scream. Scream has so far been a sweet character. She's clearing positive effects. That ultimate, man, that ultimate is sweet. She's putting the disrupt, and then I think it's 30%. She's taking 30% speed bar from characters, and that slow. Oh my gosh, she is a good controller. Like, and then when they die, when someone dies, she's putting speed up. She's healing. She is really good character. I really like her. I hope you guys that have bought it are enjoying her. I did put up a video of gameplay with her in Raid Ultimate 7.1. She's at 38k on 100, just really solid team, and she survives. I have her up a little higher now, and I'm gonna probably take game footage on my next run through the Ultimate 7, and she should be up a little bit higher, and hopefully geared to her 13. She was not all that in the video I have up so far. So far I got up to the boss before Ultimates in my latest run, and she only died once. On the Ronin node, she got hit like without defensive up, and she went. She couldn't take it. She was only 40. They just cleared her off. But very good character so far. Loving this update. I wish there was more. Wish we got the level cap and gear tier 15, and maybe they could have just put in Dark Dimension 4 so we can see Doom. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm pretty sure coming next update, we will be getting the level cap, we will be getting gear tier 15, and we can take a peek at Dark Dimension 4. I'm pretty sure those things are coming, and I'm excited to see what characters come after this, because these characters, the symbiotes definitely overshadow She-Hulk. I hope She-Hulk really comes through. Saw some of her stats, not so enthusiastic about her. We'll see. Hopefully she comes out next week for purchase. I think she would definitely come out the week after in Blitz. So we have 2 weeks for She-Hulk. My guess is this is no definite information here, and then we hopefully next week we can buy her. If you are paying for it, I'm gonna pay for it. So that's it, guys. Have been busy learning my new job, but stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, have fun, be respectful of others, enjoy Marvel Strike Force, and subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and YouTube, not YouTube, and Twitter. And have a great weekend. It's Friday night. I am going to put this up as soon as possible. I'd be slacking sometimes. And enjoy. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.